Tonight we're cooking pork fillet. We've got nice big pork fillet, and we give you a one pot wonder: Savoy cabbage, potatoes, carrot, onions, and butternut squash puree. Okay, so we're just going to grab a chopping board and we're just going to prep our veg for this first, which is going to take the longest to cook out of all of it. So, butternut squash, we'll make the puree first. So cut this into 3, take your top off, the middle, just where it sits on the bowl, that's where all the seeds are. And then you can take the root off the bottom there. Flat base is top and bottom, easier to peel, which makes things a bit easier. We're going to use this one, you can hear it right away there. We're going to use this one first for the puree, so just peel this down. Depending on how many you're making for, it means, I know, it's going to be how much you're going to use. We're probably going to use about 1/4 of it, just because there's 2 of us eating this tonight. Normally what we do is we'd use this for like a dice or a cube, and then once you've peeled all this, you use this for a puree. Just saves you. A bit more maybe. So dice it up, maybe 2 centimetre cubes maybe, so just come down that in 2 slices, turn it over, 2 again, 2, and then across again there. You don't want it too small, it's going to cook too quick. So, nice pan here, just bung those in, you don't need to sweat them off. Put a little bit of olive oil in there just to stop it from sticking. And some salt, always in the beginning. And we'll just get that going. Next we'll do the potatoes. I'm actually going to leave the skin on these. Now I want to cut these a bit smaller than what we cut the squash with. Just more than 1 centimetre roughly. More than enough, I thought. And then just into a pan with these. So you see here, some of it's just starting to get a little bit caramelised on the side. That's okay, don't be shy about colouring it. A little bit of water, about halfway up of the squash, and that'll just help steam it. Pop a lid on, doesn't have to be flat, but just a little bit of a lid on there. So this is going to be our 1 pot wonder. So potatoes in there. Salt. Water to cover. see there, it's just covered. And we either cut the potatoes in there and then the water will be strained off and we can add our other ingredients into that. Our butternut squash is on, well I've actually got it on 6, it's about a medium heat, medium to high heat. Now the carrot. Top it, cut it in half, it's a bit easier to deal with. And then we're going to cut the big end 2 slices, the little end in half there. 2 again. Just in half of those ones. Just little cubes. So they don't have to be little cubes, they're going to be little. If you've got a mandolin, you can put that little comb into the blade and you can just shave it straight off. That works a treat. There's onion here. Half an onion, whole onion, doesn't really matter. Goes quite a long way to be fair, so whatever you like using is okay. We're just going to slice it, so just took a bit of the, leave some of the root on. You can see, leave some of the root on and very close to the top there. That'll hold it together, it'll stop your eyes from bleeding. If you just cut the root off, it'll just start to seep out. So here on the root, as you can see, I just cut that on an angle. Take that root out there. And always slice with the grain. I'll do another one. Butternut squash is cooking, the potatoes are cooking, carrots are sliced, onions are sliced, and we'll prep the pork fillet next. Okay, so for about 7 or 8 minutes your potatoes have been going, butternut squash is still going, it's not quite there yet. You need to just add little bits of water at a time just to kind of just stop it from sticking, stop it from frying away, and just kind of gently steam it in. Just keep that going. The potatoes should be kind of half cooked, so when your potatoes are half cooked, chuck your carrots in. Oops, wrong carrot. Chuck your carrots in and get them going, and it won't be long before they're all done. Your butternut squash in the final stage, we're just going to put some smoked paprika into that. This is what it looks like at the minute. Just a little bit of water still. Good sprinkling of smoked paprika. If you've got fresh marjoram and fresh sage, put a little bit of each in there now. That would be your best bet. We want to take the lid off it now because we want the water to kind of evaporate and to reduce. So it's going to save us taking it all out at the end. I might just turn that heat up a little bit more just to give it a bit more oomph, just to take the water out of the pan so we can blend it without the water in it. Okay, our cabbage will just cook down. The outer leaves generally tend to be quite tough on them, so sometimes they're not, but take the stems off if you're going to use them. And again, straight through the middle. In half again through the root, and then an angle through. Base to work with, and just slice that up. There you can get it, or as thick as you want really. It looks like a lot, but it's going to cook down to nothing. You're probably wondering what that big block of water's for, but we've got to that shortly. Okay, so this is our purees ready, so you can see it's just all into one, relatively soft. You don't want it too soft. Kind of a chunky puree here, so that's just going to go into the blender when it's ready, so I'll just leave that to sit there for a minute. So everything else is coming together. Pop a lid just on the carrots and the potatoes just to get the carrots going a bit more, and then we can prep the pork fillet. So depending on how you get this, you're either going to get it as quite a bigger piece and it's going to have its own chain on it and a bit more fat, but this is just base kind of prep if you like. You just want to get rid of this kind of silver skin fat. It's not going to cook, it's not going to fry, it's just a bit of a pain in the bum, so if you can just kind of get under it. Just take that off, it's really of no use. And then we're just going to cut that in half. Well, I'd say half, but weight-wise I guess. And we're just going to season that up, ready to go in. Olive oil, plenty of salt, some black pepper. Give that a good rub round. And I'm going to start cooking this. So you've got the pan on hot, if you've got gas, turn it up, electric, turn it up, induction that you've got, turn it right up there. So there's our potatoes and carrots here, just kind of coming away. Carrots aren't quite ready yet. Oh, not far off. You see the liquid in the pan there is really not much at all. Just keep bringing that down. And we'll get there, okay? Okay, so we've got our pan nice and hot. Get your pan hot first, don't put your oil in first. And our onions are ready to go into the potato, so we're just going to put our onions in, get that going. We've got our pork. Stir around. Touch of olive oil into there. I'm just going to sweat the onions off. Pork in here. You just want to colour all the sides completely. You want quite a lot of colour, quite as much as you can get it. Just while they're sizzling away, we'll make our puree. The same pot's just been sitting there for a few minutes and just need to give it a whisk. The onions, carrots, potatoes, keep that turning. Just until the onions just start to collapse a little bit. Get a nice golden crust on there. That's what you want. Some of this colour, when you put in some liquid later on, the colour might just kind of dissipate to meet the colour. Moderately high heat, your veg pot, quite a high heat to your pork. It's important to put a high heat on that. Should all kind of collapse all together now. It's just one big pot. The onions are starting to go. They're not completely cooked, but they're starting to pull it out. So when you get to this point, get quite a generous amount of butter. That'll just bring it all together. And as soon as that butter's melted, we're going to put the cabbage in. Okay, so everything's just coming together nicely now. Our pork is roasting away. Still a bit rare in a minute, but it's not going to take long for that to cook. We want to serve the pork with a dish. And we want to put our cabbages in here around the door, and that's going to be cooking that. All that cabbage in. A little bit more seasoning just onto that cabbage. A little bit of a stir. Doesn't need much. And we'll pop our lid just back on there just to help it steam along. And we're going to go another generous butter onto the pork. So we're maybe medium rare, just coming up to medium rare. Into that. Now is when you add your garlic, if you're going to put that in, garlic, thyme, any aromats or anything else that you want to put in there. We'll just get around that butter. The reason we put butter on it is we foam it up. Butter on roasted meat improves the flavour, it encourages flavour. It's called the Maillard effect. And you can look that up if you don't believe me. Just look at that. And we're just going to leave that to rest for a few minutes, just as it is. And I'm going to make a little sauce just out of that pan, just to make it easy. Some cheap balsamic vinegar. A little dribble. Doesn't need to flame, doesn't need to go anywhere. Add a little bit of water. Not too much. And we're just going to rest it just in its own juice as it is. The puree's done. The cabbage is steaming. If you really want, you can put whatever herbs you want in there. You can put bacon, smoked bacon, chorizo, anything you want. Black pudding is nice in here too. It's all one big pot. Just keep that lid on it, just help it to steam and get ready. And then we're going to take these out, reduce the sauce, and we're going to serve them up. Okay, so our meat's rested in the pan there, and our cabbage, potatoes, carrots, onions, herbs and whatever else you've decided to put in it. So that's will keep them warm. We've got our puree into a bowl, and we're just going to stick it on and enjoy it really. So, this is our cabbage mix, just all kind of mushed together. You don't want to cook it for too long because you want the cabbage to be fresh and green there. Just have a little bit on there. Just fire that sauce back onto the pan. High as it'll go. This is the moment of truth. So we've cooked it for maybe 5 or 6 minutes in the pan, high heat. We've added the butter, foamed it all around, and we took it off with a splash of balsamic vinegar, the butter, and just a little splash of water. And just let it rest, it do itself really. So lovely and pink. Just keep that sauce just reducing and reducing. It will get thicker and thicker. Just a little spoon of the puree. Little sauce which is just thickened up, just nice. You don't want it too thick. If it goes too thick, it will just split and go oily and fatty. So that's just right for us, and that's it. Just a little bit of that. And that's it.